Hello, everybody. Hope you are all doing okay today. I'm not sure why it took me that long to go back to, you know, a stream, a video, anything. But I do apologize for how long it took that, basically took me to get back to the channel. From last, not even a video, last time we were on the channel, that was the basically Q&A, the Helium update, crypto crash, and more like stream. It was a pretty long one. It was an hour and 20 minutes, but I mean, I was talking about a lot of stuff, and I think it was worth it. And during that time, there was Mr. Buck Jones that subscribed to the channel. He had some questions, and specifically about my investment in a 5G that I wanted to share more about, but I just didn't. And I think anybody who is subscribed to this channel deserves to know what was happening and what kept me from actually going ahead and doing like a not a video, multiple videos, like I would assume at that point, just to kind of like update y'all on what is going on, update y'all on like basically on um, like I don't know, like just what I'm working on, the crypto, uh, basically what I have that I'm like working on in the my investments, and majorly the 5G like revolution for helium that I believe to be honest, like I want to be honest about it. I'm not trying to blow it out of proportion. I believe it's a revolution. I believe it's just something else. It's just something that is going to explode, as I talked about it last time. Um, but I just wanted to get back to y'all about that. And actually, I wanted to be not just talking to y'all right now, like live, talking just about updates, news, whatever. I really wanted to, like, that time that I was talking to y'all, I just wanted to be actually talking about like, how to set it up, all that stuff that I promised to do, which I should have done, but um, I do apologize, and it's just being actually honest with people and everything is part of the of being like in public or talking to people like in public or on YouTube, whatever the platform that you're talking on people with, like communicate with people on. I think honesty is a big part of that, and I should be honest with the fact that I was just busy. I had a lot of schoolwork. I was trying to get my semester done. I work full time, so it's hectic. And I have another YouTube channel, so it's very hectic. This YouTube channel is basically about something that I love, which is crypto. I invest, as I said before, uh, like a decent amount of money in it, and I think it is for a reason. I'm not just doing that like I just didn't download an app and like, oh, why not throw just $5 in there? Hopefully next time I open the app, it's gonna be $1 trillion. It's not like that. When I invested in crypto, I did that for a reason. I really believe there is a benefit of the blockchain technology. So just throwing that out there, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of confusing stuff that have been going on about crypto. um, Crypto has not been stable. Crypto has been really saddening, to say the least, in some cases. Like the amount of losses that people incurred from having crypto recently in the last year, especially 2021 was great for a lot of people because November of 2021, if you've been around crypto around that time, you know that this is when crypto was booming. And I myself, when I got in crypto and actual investments, I got into it at like about August of 2021, literally before that boom. And I could not believe how huge it was getting. And at that time, I believe that was actually it. This is the biggest crypto will be. This is the biggest crypto will ever be. and I believe I didn't think that this is a point where the crypto is just gonna fall from it. I honestly felt like this is just a not a great milestone in crypto. I never invested in crypto before, but this was the first investment in August when I saw it in November, which is like uh 3 months after. I was just kind of like hallelujah, just kind of like yes, this is the greatest thing. But soon later after, everybody knows what happened, and this year it's just been like more of a loss for a lot of people that actually worked with crypto, invested in crypto. I don't know. There's a lot of people that lost from crypto this year than I believe ever have happened with crypto. I might be wrong. That's just what I believe. So that being said, I don't think, and I'm not saying like I'm absolute like source of the right information here or whatever. I don't think I'm absolutely correct on that, and everybody will have their own opinions. But I believe crypto is not here to go. I believe crypto is here to stay, and it's not because there is a Solana token. There's Bitcoin. Um, there's Dogecoin. There's Helium. Not because of that. It's actually because of what crypto stands for. It's a decentralized system of transactions. It's about the decentralization of economy, which I don't think in major like global sense is beneficial, but in many situations you need to have a decentralized um it's kind of like one rule and it's for all. Basically prevents fraud because Bitcoin was Bitcoin and all that blockchain technology. You cannot make a fraudulent transaction. You cannot like say, "Oh, well, I got 100 Bitcoins," and just claim that, or actually like just hack the the blockchain and just kind of like edit. And if you edit how many computers you're at, because this is like the blockchain data is copied across millions and millions of users. So if you can edit parts of it, you can never edit all of it. So it will prove you wrong. It's kind of like it's kind of like if I download a sheet or a page or I don't know, I download an actor's picture of Google, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna make him look silly, just for that. I just want to just want to mess with him or her. No reason for it, but I just want to do that, and I just photograph it or just photo edit it and just make it look silly, and I just publish it on the internet. Nobody, and believe me, nobody would take that up as a real picture because everybody knows this is an edited photograph, like photo edited, photoshopped picture. This is not the real deal. It's a Photoshop. That's what a lot of people nowadays say when they see a Photoshop picture, or even sometimes when they see something that they think is photoshopped. They call it literally BS, you know, because you know what is real and what is not. So blockchain is the same idea. If you don't know what a blockchain is, this is like me having a picture of I don't know, Tom Cruise, and you having a picture of Tom Cruise, and everybody else in the world have a picture of Tom Cruise. So if I don't know if my neighbor just wakes up one day in the morning, just tries to I don't know, post a new picture of Tom Cruise that is not Tom Cruise. This is not how Tom Cruise looks, and he just want to tell us like, "Hey, this is Tom Cruise." We're gonna tell him, "Shut up." Right off the bat, shut up. This is not Tom Cruise. You're lying. You straight up just lying. And this is what blockchain is. It's gonna tell everybody, anybody, you're a liar. With all due respect to you, you're a liar. You're just trying to make like a fraudulent transaction. You're trying to claim money that's not yours. You're trying to just make edits to what actually was happened to your money or to your coins or tokens when they were sent, how much of them. Um, Basically, the transaction that are measured and like saved in the blockchain. Any any way to like um, just try to edit that or mess with it is gonna be proved wrong unless you can get to everybody, which is impossible. It's like waking up in the morning and just myself deciding like, hey, just gonna tell everybody that there's just nothing like the sun. It does not. It's not called a sun. It's not a star. I'm gonna just gonna prove everybody wrong. I can't, because if I can convince five people, there's millions out there and trillions of people that see it every day and know it's real. If I can just lock people inside the house and tell them like, hey, sun is not gonna show up every day anymore. That's it. You have to live with it. They might believe me, which is corresponded to you being able to hack and edit the copies of the blockchain on computers or devices wherever they are, but you can never edit much of it to the point that you can actually like convince everybody there's no sum, which is like changing the actual truths that is saved on the blockchain. So here you go. This is, if you don't know what is blockchain, that's just your quick, sweet. I don't know how long that took. Probably 5 minutes or more. Just way of knowing what is a blockchain and what is not blockchain. Why is blockchain important? That's answer the same question. Why blockchain is important? Because with a lot of crypto news that we're getting to hear about every day, we're just getting to listen to a lot of frustration, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of there's a lot of things, to be honest. There's just a lot of things going on right now, and a lot of people will think that this is the end of crypto. Like that's it. It's not just me. I'm not saying that. Just look at over the internet. There's a lot of articles talking about, crypto is just is that it? Just kind of like these type of questions. That it for crypto? Is this the just the like the golden age of crypto is all over, and the next few years is just the decline to the time that it's just not there anymore. And I really don't argue. I wouldn't argue with that. There is a lot of tokens out there and coins that really shouldn't exist, and they exist just because people can create them, which is the freedom of what you can. This is a free world. I mean, in general, global sense, not specifically of specific countries, sadly. But in global sense, this is a free world. Like, and here in the United States as well, it's a free country. You can do basically what the heck you want for, in most cases. I mean, as long as you're not doing something wrong, but uh, you can go ahead and create your own token, coin, whatever the heck you want to call it. Just call it BS token, and people will buy it. Guess what? People will buy it. That's where the real damage is happening to the crypto ecosystem, and that's where the trust of people that you would just talk to anybody right now these days and ask them, like, anybody who has investment in crypto, who never actually heard much about crypto, who doesn't even know what is blockchain technology, just in general. I just ask them, like, what do you think crypto is going? Do you think crypto is here to stay, or just crypto is just one of these things that just popped up and just popping out? Just like it's just kind of like a bubble. Somebody's just gonna pop it with a pin. A lot of people will tell you it's like that. It's just not here to stay. It's just something that people made up. It's just people that give it actually value, and people are just gonna take that value back when they're not trusting anymore, which is true. A lot of people have been drawing their interest and trust in crypto, but not because the crypto idea or the crypto technology is bad. It's just because there's a lot of BS on the crypto ecosystem. There's a lot of foolish projects. There's a lot of scams, basic right off the bat. There are scams. I call them for what they are, and I'll being honest with y'all. There are scams, and I'm calling them for what they are. When you ask somebody to invest in a project, a crypto project, and that you're making the most money out of it, and nobody else is gonna take like a fair share in it, and it's not a real project. There's no goals. There's just it's just a token for the sake of having a token. It's like I don't know. It's like writing another like submitting another request for something that you requested before, but it's just the same thing and just or it's just kind of like being a content creator and just posting a YouTube video and that YouTube video just goes like viral and you're just like, "Oh, well that's great. I'm just going to post it again." You know, the same video, the same like you excuse my language, just the same thing, same old thing. Like you don't do that. And if you do that, this is just not how life works. It's just how things work. If you and this is what the real issues happening, y'all. This is just when a lot of people need to realize why this is happening to us. There's a lot of people that saw like early projects like Bitcoin began at very single digits or even less than that of a dollar, like few cents, and just worked its way up to $60,000. This is just huge, and everybody would want to be part of that. Everybody will want to roll back time, which is impossible, and participate in Bitcoin, but you can't. But a lot of people want to do the opposite, which is like, or not really the opposite, it's just about the same idea, just kind of like, okay, well, I cannot roll time back, but I can go ahead and, kind of like, okay, well, I can create mine. And a lot of people that are the actual creator of a lot of these tokens that are useless tokens and coins, they create them for the sake of just making money. Because when you look at it, and I think I talked a lot about it in the previous stream. I talked about a lot of these developers that take like 30% of the equity of the token for themselves and developers and stuff like that. They basically taking free money for creating a token and being known. Like it's a big creator, and like, oh, we're gonna drop a new token, and we're gonna make an auction for it, whatever, or just we get it like pre-sale, and you buy it at this price, and you're gonna get it for the cheapest ever, price point. And once it's published, you miss your opportunity. And this is how we actually fall a lot of times for it, because we're like, nobody want to miss on anything. I don't want to miss on on good investments. I'm pretty sure nobody wants, but you decide to invest, and they pull the rug on you. And if you've been around the crypto, you know what I'm talking about. They pull a rug on you, and they just make you fall for it. They take your money, they sell their tokens, that they take your money that you invested, and you invested at like I don't know, like the token was like $1, and you probably would need to sell when it's a few cents. So you are getting back like single digit percent, like 5%, 9% of your own investment. This is not profit. This is a huge loss. Like you would lose like up to sometimes 100% or very close to 95, 99%. Like you basically lost everything. And we've seen that, y'all. Like we've seen how that happened with Luna, with FTX, like its token as the platform. We've seen that, we've seen a lot of projects that were very, very great just because how greedy or how fraudulent the creators are. They get that whole thing and pull it down to the bottom, and they make it just instead of being a very like I don't know, like very good looking project and very um I don't know, like it's a great investment. It's a great thing, and you feel like, oh, I just jumped on that project. I feel good about it. It's gonna go to the moon, and you figure out that you were just scammed out of your hard-earned dollars, and it just hurts. It hurts because when you invest in anything else, you invest your time, you invest your money in stocks, markets. You don't want to lose. This is by far the worst thing that it can ever happen. You probably would not want to win millions of dollars out of investments or make millions of dollars, but at least you want to get your money or lose just a few percentages, like 5%, lose 5%, 4%. It's huge sometimes when you look at big numbers, like your life savings or something like that, which a lot of people did. They invested life savings in crypto, which is really, really risky, especially right now, given how the market is. You are just putting your life on the line. You're not putting your investment, you're putting your own life on the line. So just spoiler alert, crypto is great. I believe in crypto. I believe in technology. I believe what it stands for. I believe in its ideas. I believe in everything it has to offer. But there's a lot of BS out there. Just please don't fall for it. There's just been a lot of BS, especially in 2022 and late 2021, and even before, since crypto was just getting bigger. Whereas Bitcoin, there's a lot, like even stuff like when they did the Dogecoin, it was just a meme basically. All like, it just went out of control and it succeeded, but it was never meant to be an actual token. It was never meant to be an actual, like, yeah, like just like pause for a minute and just imagine that somebody just made something for a joke. Meme. It's a joke. And it just went out of control. It was very successful. So you can just imagine like what other people that do these tokens intentionally for taking your money, intentionally for just being rich off your backs or off our backs. So just be aware of that when you're looking out for yourself out there for whatever you're working on. Just be aware that these people out there are not looking out for you. Nobody's looking out for you except for yourself. Nobody would really care, to be honest. Let's just be honest. Let's just call something for what it is. Nobody would care for you, so you should care for yourself. This is about that time that a lot of people that needs to be. It's a wake up call. People need to be aware that nobody's gonna care for them when it comes to crypto. It's everybody from themselves. Um, like the head title of this basically the stream here is just talking about the crypto news. So you talk you like since that since that live stream that we had about months ago, we've seen like a lot of news coming out about how the like Sam I think his name is called Sam Fried. Yeah, Sam Bankman Fried from FTX, how he like messed up the whole thing just because he just didn't know how to manage it. He and right now they said today, that was just a day ago. They said uh, that he eventually agreed to participate in the upcoming U.S. House Committee hearing and testify on the collapse of his crypto empire. This was just one of these biggest points in crypto, and one of the like darkest moment in crypto when you see a huge um like platform like FTX and they fall that hard and they fall that quick, and it was just basically eye opening. You know, like like we need to be aware of how crazy this went out of control. This is basically, a lot of people saw how crazy it went out of control really quickly. It was just basically, and we now know more about it than we knew. But before, we basically got to know that CZ of Binance was basically kind of like a back and forth conversation about buying the assets or trying to help out FTX, and he just basically got to know what is going on, and he just basically kind of like just opened the door for the collapse of the actual uh like the whole thing. The whole thing went out of control the moment that CZ just kind of like, hey, it's kind of like he was just ahead and he's like, hey, there's just a lot of stuff that is not right about this, and I mean, I don't think it can do this, and there's a lot of people that needs to know what is going on, and I'm just not gonna be part of that, and I'm not gonna go ahead and put my money in there, like like invest or kind of like try to rejuvenate the FTX um like deal there, and he's just cut the deal out, and he was just kind of like pull the whole you know um just pull the whole switch out on it and just kill the whole project, which as you can imagine, this just killed the whole deal. This was the end of FTX, and basically the end of their token. And as anybody knows right now, this just really killed the whole project. You know, um, FTX since that point was never the same, as you can imagine, which is common sense. Um, the token is just basically right now just like Luna. Like they're just ashes. They're just remainings of something that was there. It's kind of like when you burn a paper and just you're left with ashes. That's basically it. You left with FTX ashes. Like it's crazy, all. It's just crazy. Because imagine if you were the one who's invested in that. Imagine if you were the one who had your life saving in it, and you believe that much that you were actually waiting and just grasping to actually see profit come out of that, and not actually find profit. Like as I said, you investing your life saving in it, and you don't get profit, you don't get anything of that nature. You actually lose basically everything that you got. I just want to y'all just to imagine. It's very stressful, and I really feel bad for a lot of people that actually. I mean, I'm saying that right now, but for real, there's a lot of people that actually experience that. What I'm saying right now is probably just something that they're like, yeah, this is me, you know, and it's very sad, you know, it's very sad how this went out of control, and how basically this just like the like as they call it, the empire collapsed real quick, real out of control. um a lot of people would thought that this would never happen to FTX. A lot of people never saw that it was happening to Luna. And the big question, I guess, of the day is, who else is still on the list? you know who else is basically, like, I don't know, like, we're getting to know more about how fragile and how weak and unsecure the market is, because a lot of people are just scared of what happened, and they have their reasons. Because if if I lose, if somebody like who's invested in FTX lose that much, why I shouldn't be scared? Why you shouldn't be scared if you're invested in crypto? And if you're new to the crypto, like saying you just want to invest in it, why you shouldn't be scared? Why you shouldn't try to think about, hey, I think I should avoid this because that doesn't look like it the way it was, or the way I heard about it. So, I mean, I'm just like trying to talk to y'all about that, and I mean, I appreciate y'all in the comments below whenever y'all get to it. Like, tell me what y'all think. Um, like, did you ever think that this would get to this point? Do you ever think that we would basically be having that much trouble with crypto, with with your token? Did you basically like invest in something of that nature, and basically like saw it just collapsing, like in front of your own very eyes? Like, and if you did, how like basically literally just like how did that make you feel? It really sounds like I'm a psychiatrist here or a psychologist, but I'm just trying, really trying to just connect with people like y'all, like people that really believed in crypto, like myself, and sadly either lost or losing or will lose to such crypto projects. So one of these news that I told y'all is like Sam Fried is going to go ahead and testify. They're talking about Cardano or Cardano. There's a lot of weird names all over there, but they said the prediction. There's a price prediction. They said they added about 20,000 new staking addresses to the network, and they're talking about the possibility of that 10x from here, which is awesome. I would love that for anybody into crypto, because if something's gonna pull out crypto like that in general, it's just gonna go over. It's just gonna be like a overall effect eventually, and the whole like crypto economy is just gonna revisionate itself again. It's just kind of like a dying plant. You're just gonna put water on it. It's just gonna be alive once more. It's just gonna go back to its golden ages again, and hopefully go beyond that. They were talking today as well about 11 hours ago. They were talking about Bitcoin price prediction. So they talking about today there was about 15 billion dollars trading volume. This is just huge, and it says that it did shoot the Bitcoin above the $17,000 mark, um, which is great, I would say. I can show even that to y'all for us to see. My bad here. I'll just get around it. Okay. All right. And there you go. Okay. So as you can see here, they're talking about Bitcoin price prediction, and as there's like there's $15 billion trading volume shoots the Bitcoin above the 17,000 mark. And question mark of like new rally starting. Hope so. I really, I really would love that, because that's just gonna take the whole economy out of this really messed up situation. But they're talking about the most aggressive federal tightening in 40 years, which if you're living here in the U.S., you know what's going on. Even if you live outside the U.S., you probably know what is going on with the federal interest hike, which is basically the tightening in like the strongest that we had here in 40 years, which is a good reason for the macroeconomic you know management here basically that we're having to deal with. But 2023 may be about which assets come ahead as central banks pivot. If they don't flip to easing, the world may tilt more deeply into recession, which hopefully we don't get to, with repercussions for all risk assets. Our base case is for an elonged deflation period, deflationary, yeah, my bad, was the crypto market as measured by Bloomberg Galaxy Crypto Index coming out ahead. So basically, the idea here is that we are experiencing one of the worst like economic situations because of the economy, the overall economy, not because of anything else. I mean, there's other issues, but economy majorly is having a big trouble. So we are expecting and understanding that there's just much trouble coming for that. So hopefully, if the governments, including the U.S. government, does not keep pressuring and heightening the interest and stuff like that, we're probably, hopefully, I hope so, we're gonna get out of that pretty soon, and people are not gonna be afraid as much as they are right now, especially about investing their money. People are gonna be laxed with investments in crypto and bunch of other stuff. which is gonna like eventually lead to the whole pot for investment for crypto and other things going up, the economy, the stocks market, all that, all investments gonna go up again. 401k that was been hit hard for recently is gonna go up again. All that it has to do with the economy. It's gonna go up again and just shoot from there. Um, so that's something great that I'm looking for. I'm honestly very fortunate to be able to have investments already in crypto. So if that ever happens soon, I'm just gonna go hopefully to the moon, or at least fix the losses that I had uh, for the last year. For since I've been investing in crypto, it's been great. I've made some money at some time, but since this year, I've just sadly have been losing. But that's not all. I would like to share with y'all one more last thing before I end that stream, and I will tell you more about what I'm planning ahead of the upcoming days, just to give y'all like a more sneak peek in what I'm planning to work on or I'm planning to have on the channel. So, um, I am basically like invested heavily in Helium 5G, which I mentioned even in my last stream. And I promised, and I know I did not deliver yet on my promise, but I did promise that I'm going to be making a series of videos talking about Helium 5G, talking about why I got into it, why it's important, what is good about it, why you should pursue it if you want to invest, why you should pursue that. Like what did I see that you should notice and what convinced me which can convince you, how to set it up if even if you decide to do that, how to set it up, how to go about troubleshooting with his own, like a lot. There's anything that you set up, to be honest, at this point and age, anything that you have set up, you probably have gonna to go through a lot of like a lot of trouble, a lot of technical issues, just to be blunt about it. So there's gonna be some stuff that we gonna have to just figure out, and I did have to figure out, and I can just tell y'all how to work through these. But basically, overall, it's very exciting. I've been enjoying the 5G Helium journey, and I'm gonna make more videos. Tomorrow I'm gonna basically record my first, and hopefully I will get around editing it as well, just publishing it out so I can just get the ball rolling there, and y'all be looking out as well for some interesting statistics and interesting graphs that I did for crypto for the 5G Helium tokens that I collected, which is called the mobile tokens that I collected, and how much they are worth. So, look, be on the lookout. That's all I'm gonna say. Be on the lookout. I'm really gonna go ahead and make a very interesting video and serious about that, just to get y'all really just interested in it. If y'all want to do it, pursue it. It's great. I would really encourage y'all to do that. But I will let y'all to decide on that part. I would just let y'all know what made me think about it, what made me choose to do it. But it will be y'all's decision to actually go ahead and pull the trigger or actually just pass. But thanks for y'all being here. I wish that was just a good old get together kind of type of deal. Since we did not get the chance to make any videos recently, sadly, we've just been busy as I said. But we're gonna get back into it. We're gonna make sure there's something going on this channel, at least weekly, if not every 2 days or so, just that there's some content going on so that there's a reason for y'all actually to want to watch the channel, because hopefully it's going to give y'all some insight in crypto, which is what this channel is all about. So thanks y'all for being here. If you've reached the end of this stream or this video, I would really appreciate it if you would leave a like a comment if you have any questions. I can do Q&As, anything that y'all would like. Just leave any comments. I would answer what y'all want me to talk about or answer. Share it if you think it's valuable. Think if I ever said in these videos or these streams anything that you would think is valuable to you or anybody, please help me and just go ahead and share that with anybody, anywhere. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to watch more, and yeah, that's all. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. I will see y'all in the next stream or video. Y'all have a good one. Bye.